Before we move on, we need to recap here. We have 119 out of 120 emblems. All the extra missions for all 4 teams are now done. Before we go back into story, let's go to the options and go into game data. This will tell us how much progress we have. 119 out of 120 emblems and 140 out of 141 A ranks, as proven by my main file here. There is one more emblem and one more A rank left to get. And it lies in the last story. When you beat all 4 team stories with the 7 Chaos Emblems collected, we unlock the last story. There is nothing that you need to do the last story for to unlock in the game at this point for 100% purposes. So, I waited for now to do this. Once we beat the last story, having all 120 emblems and all the A ranks, we will get something special. So let's jump into this. Here we go. It's time for the big reveal of who was the mastermind during this whole storyline. Spoiler, it's not Eggman.
Then who was it? Who locked you up here for trying to conquer the world?
It was...
Hey look, it's that character no one remembered because a lot of people didn't play Sonic CD back in the day. It's Metal Sonic with a new design. Alright, now feel free to get up, take a bathroom break, get a drink of water, get a sandwich, do your taxes, go to work, come back, take a nap. This cutscene is going to take as long as all those activities combined. In fact, during this cutscene, I'm actually going to step away, so enjoy 40 seconds of a transformation. I'm not joking.
Sonic has finally transformed!
Oh, he did? Thank goodness. It took only almost a minute, but he finally transformed. What is the Sailor Moon? Takes just as long there.
And is super strong. We can't defeat it. If only we had the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
I'm sorry, what was that? We got plot MacGuffins. Oh yeah, I forgot I had these things.
What's this? But how? Even with the Emerald's power, our chances for victory are slim. It would take a miracle.
Just leave that to me, Doc.
Sonic, no! I'm going with you too!
Tails.
You can count me in, too.
Knuckles.
Okay, guys. We'll buy you some time. That way you can use your superpowers.
Shadow, I know you have amnesia, but you can help me too. You have the same superpowers. Please help me.
Okay, then.
Tails doesn't even have a super form with Chaos Emeralds. That didn't happen till Mania. So this timeline, he can't go super. Knuckles can. Tails, on the other hand, he can try. I'm glad they gave Tails a super form with Mania, because that... Holy crap, man. The fact that he had a super form locked behind 14 emeralds instead of 7 was kind of a huge problem.
Sonic, you're the one responsible for taking Sonic into... I can't believe you would do such a thing!
This is pretty much the boss fight, by the way. Team Blast, the boss fight, releasing this stage. Wait for it to end. Team Blast him again. We can't hurt him with the character the same color as weak point is, so in this case, I couldn't hit him with the speed character. It wouldn't have done damage. It negates it. That's the special gimmick about this fight. It does pay attention to your formation.
transformation isn't quite complete yet.
Incomplete. Freak.
I'm gonna meet some levels real quick. Just gotta be careful here not to get shot. Luckily, you don't get shot in the cannon. You don't really need Vector here, so... Well, Vector, they have a power set. You need him. No way I'm hitting him with a speed character. Let me recommend one thing to you guys in this boss fight. Never use the speed character. They give you levels, but don't use them. Like, it's not worth it, dude. It's really not. Sometimes with the speed character, you can actually get bounced into the pit. So it's risky. It's very risky to use the speed character to actually hit one of these weak points. I've actually had it where the cutscene transitioning between teams has killed my run. It's actually killed me entirely. So it's not worth it. Okay, one more team, and then it's up to Sonic. Oh, there's Charmy. Really? Well, you can't have an end of a video game without screwing you. Aye. Of all the things, man. At least this boss is all based on the time bonus. It's no score bonus. That was super dumb. I'm also not surprised. I got final boss just out of the blue. Yeah, I mean, it had build-up. But it's really, the build-up is mainly there for Team Chaotix. Like, the other teams get hints of this guy existing with the whole power copy thing. But everyone else doesn't know about this guy at all. Like, everyone else has no clue Metal's even a thing here. But with Team Chaotix, they already get the hints about this one. Due to the fact that their client being Eggman, they start figuring out after a while. And it ends with rescuing Eggman. That's why I like leading into storylines. It doesn't matter which team you start with, but I always like to end with Chaotix. Because Chaotix immediately goes to the final story. Like, immediately. So it's best to end with Chaotix and then start last story to complete the storyline. It's perfect. Oh, by the way, Metal has wings now. So he still transforms. Great. Guess it's my turn to transform. Will this take about a minute? Luckily, no. This only takes, like, 10 seconds. Also, cop-out. Knuckles has a super form. He doesn't get it. He gets a super orb. Same for Tails. Sure. That's how that works, right? Yeah, he is Rodon. You're not wrong. Wings out of nowhere. Also, this song playing, one of my favorite songs. Just flat out. What I'm Made Of from Crush 40. This song is so good, dude. One of the most underrated Crush 40 songs. People are always talking about Open Your Heart, Live and Learn. Nobody over here talking about What I'm Made Of. And it's so criminally underrated, dude. It's so good. But no one talks about it. Why? It's so good. Probably because a lot of people haven't played this game.
We have to counter the battleships he throws with power. Knuckles, show him your powerful punches, okay?
So I should mention this whole boss fight is just Team Blast. You only do damage for Team Blast, and I believe it takes 5. So you know what you can do? You can still use the Team Blast glitch in this fight. You can use the Team Blast to beat this phase in like a minute. I am not kidding. We're not going to do it. I want to mention it's a thing, but we're not going to do it. Since this here is Supersonic Transformation, you have to worry about rings. Luckily, you only lose a ring a second. It's not like a ring like for every teammate at that point. You only lose rings for Sonic. So at this point, if it was a ring per character, that'd be 3 rings a second. That would suck. But they do put 10 packs all throughout the stage. It's an auto-scrolling stage. You can't go back when the stage scrolls too far away. So if you miss your chance to get some rings, like I'm about ready to, then it's done. Like if I miss that, I would not be able to get those rings. The only way you can die in this fight is one of two ways. Either you run out of rings, which means you lose your super form and you die instantly, or I also believe all 3 of your teammates can get encapsulated from Crystal. If that happens, you have no more playable characters, which kills you. I believe this fight can also trap all 3 teammates. I never had it happen, but I'm assuming that is a thing, because it has been a thing all game. Also, you can mash the B button and just do the meteor attack forever with Knuckles. It's so good. Sonic also has another attack too in this. He has his light speed attack. It's just I don't recommend using it. Here's why. It's so bad. Here's how you get these crystals easily. Rock yourself. The kick alone will destroy these things. Alright, we're almost near the end of the fight. I believe it's 2 more Team Blasts? There are 2 more or 1 more? I lost count. I think that means 1 more, that line. Let me show you what I'm made of, Metal. Stand still. It's just simple curiosity. I've heard the song so many times, I could just recite the lyrics, dude. It's such a good song. That's it. He did in 5 minutes. The A rank is 7. Again, Team Blast, the Team Blast glitch, I should say, destroys this boss fight. Team Blast glitch, you can finish this in like 3 minutes total.
Yeah, we did it!
That was pretty tough.
Too bad it's all over. For you!
There we go. We got our final A rank. That makes 141 A's. And also, our final emblem, making 120 in total. Now we can play Expert Racing 2-player. Neat. I'm not going to do it, thank you, though. Now go away.
It's no use. But why can't I defeat you?
I like how when you defeat Metal, he reverts to his new transformation just to revert back to his original design. Like, what? Why? Why didn't he just revert back to his original design to begin with? It's kind of weird.
Hey, Sonic, wait up! Sonic,
That's like in Dragon Ball, if you fight Goku, for example, and he's like, say Super. You fight Goku, and he's in Super Saiyan Blue. You defeat him, then he goes Super Saiyan to say his defeat quote, and then he just transforms back to normal. Like, dude, just go normal. You have no energy left, man.
Guess that's it for this case.
Guess so.
but what about our money?
Man, I almost forgot.
That slime ball. Come back here, Team Chaotix. Need to pay the rent. Who else is gonna pay him nowadays? They don't really show up anywhere else. Like, the only games that are really playable in is spin-offs, like the Olympics or the kart racers. And platforming games, if you don't count Shadow the Hedgehog's weird 2-player in the main story stuff, they are not playable ever again. Like, mainline platformers, they don't really show up. They're just side characters, that's it, which is a shame. But yeah, there you go. That is Sonic Heroes. We have 100% completed this game. Almost. There's one more thing. I said before we started this, I waited to do the last story for last, specifically because I wanted to beat it with all the emblems and all the A's, because doing so unlocks one more mode, super hard mode. It's one more playthrough of the game. You don't do any boss fights in it. It's stages only. 14 stages in total, back to back. But 14 stages total. I don't know why I just said. Please ignore. 14 stages, back to back, with Team Sonic. As the name implies, it's the hardest difficulty in the game. This is your reward for 100% completion. So, it wouldn't be a 100% completion playthrough without playing your reward for 100%ing the game. So we have one more playthrough left. Think of super hard as kind of our cooldown. We've played so much of this game. So super hard mode we're just going to use as quote-unquote relaxing end, even though it's not really easy at all. It's super hard, as the name implies, and it's super annoying for that reason. We're going to make our way through it, and now be the true ending of Heroes. Also, get used to hearing the song. We'll hear it one more time. Sonic Heroes, the main theme by Crush 40. They play it for this credit scene for last story and also for super hard mode. So we'll hear it one more time. Yeah, it is a good song, I agree. It's a song you don't really hear too much outside of the game itself. Like, this is in some other games. Like, it is in the Smash series. I think it's in all the games that Sonic's a part of. I think this is the song they play for, like, the special move in Team Sonic Racing for Sonic's team. I think they use Sonic Heroes, which makes sense. But outside of that, like, you mainly only hear the song related to this game, but it kind of makes sense. It's in the name of why this song was specifically made for Sonic Heroes. Although from what I've seen, at least, I gotta look it back up on Spotify, I think this is one of the most played songs in the library for Crush 40. It's a very popular song. I gotta look up the artist and see. But yeah, here we go. We got super hard mode. One last thing. Thanks, game. If we didn't have everything, this would have told us to go get all the A ranks. That's why we did that first. But yeah, I'm looking it up. Crush 40's top 5 on Spotify is Live and Learn, I Am All Me, Open Your Heart, I Am All of Me Again. I don't understand that one. And then Sonic Heroes, the main theme. I don't know how I Am All Me is on that list twice. Like, people really like 2 different covers, but yep. 2 out of the 5 popular songs is the same song. Sure thing. Let's do super hard.
Super hard mode and become a true hero.
Sure, thanks Omega. Or not Omega. Thanks Omochel. I'm getting the names wrong. This does have a save system, so when you quit, you can resume from your last played stage, but the counter to this is you don't save lives. So, yeah. We're going to do this all in one go. No description. No rankings with this. No emblems, just get to the goal and survive. So welcome to my Sonic Heroes speedrun. We have played this game for 4 full playthroughs, and then with the extra missions, might as well be another 4 playthroughs on top of that. So 8 playthroughs of the same video game. I want to get a move on. This is our 9th playthrough in the stream, so we're just gonna go fast. We're not gonna focus on killing things unless we need to. We're gonna just run. Can't blame me at this point. I'm gonna get this extra life because super hard mode loves to throw cheap stuff at you. Like, everywhere you turn, it's cheap stuff. But yeah, enemies get upgraded. You don't really see many stone shield enemies anymore. They replace those with the metal shields, which ironically I find easier to deal with because they don't take forever to get destroyed, unlike the stone shields with punching with a power character. So yeah, for me, I find it easier to fight those guys. Now here, I don't need to fight these guys. Again, score's not a problem, so we could just go. I'm gonna just take you guys out. That way I can get some core drops. I still want core drops if I can get it, because it is faster sometimes to fight enemies, so any ammo would be helpful. Unfortunately, I say this and I get a stinking power. Also, cannons are a troll in this mode. Certain formations will just send you backwards. Like in that case, speed would have sent me back. which is a waste of time. So, yeah, that's great. I don't think the platforms are spawning. Hang on, I gotta fix this. Alright, there you go, they're fixed. That was a little close.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay.
Here we go. Yeah.
So yeah, this is your reward for doing everything in the game. This right here. That and all the not single player, this single player content, guys. All the multiplayer content. If you want to be honest, the multiplayer stuff is more worth it than this. So, if you don't care about this playthrough, what I recommend is just get the emblems, don't focus on the A ranks, because that's the harder part about 100%ing this game, is getting all A's. Because you've seen it in our journey, there are just certain A's that are very hard and very tedious to go for. So certain stages are way worse to get the rankings compared to others. So again, if you don't care about this mode, then it's just worth getting the emblems, which you don't need a very specific score to get. You just beat the level, and boom, you get your emblem. So that's the big thing. You really like Sonic Heroes, so here's the 9th playthrough. That's basically this, yeah. That's basically what this is saying. I mean, I like the game, but even I can have my limits. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact I want to finish this game up tonight, I would not be streaming this right now, because I don't want to play this video game anymore. Honestly, I clocked out, like, an hour ago. I'm on autopilot right now. So, welcome to the loopy commentator version of Sonic Heroes, where I'm probably not going to understand half the stuff I say, and I'm going to just speak. Because at this point, I'm so clocked out, I am half awake. But I want to beat this video game, so here we are.
Knuckles, we're counting on you.
But to be fair, I don't care. I don't care about that at all, since this is a game I can easily play on autopilot. You guys have those games that you can play without even thinking of what you're doing? Sonic Heroes is that game for me, one of many. This, the N64 Zeldas, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, it's a lot of the games I grew up with. I can play on autopilot. Like, I don't even need to be thinking about the gameplay. And I can just do it. I say that as I lose Sonic. There are some exceptions.
Here we go.
Okay, what's happening? I can't. Okay. Sure. Try this again.
Here we go.
I don't understand what happened there, but yeah, just deal with it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Okay. Let's go.
I feel like mine going numb from everything going on. Yeah. When you do 9 playthroughs, that does kind of creep up on you, the numb part. But again, I kind of want to get it done. That way we are moving on to new projects. Especially now that I do have an idea of when we return to Age of Calamity. Kind of want to finish up Sonic Heroes so you know, we can do that here at some point. I was kind of waiting on news for that to decide how we handle this. So you guys get an extra long stream tonight. Sorry, 4.5 hours. We're probably going close to 6. Can you believe half my day is just going to be Sonic Heroes, dude? After this, the game goes on the shelf for a bit. At least I'm still enjoying it. I'm not hating it. If I hated this, we would have been done a long time ago.
A sea palace.
Looks like Eggman's robots are here too.
I'm ready to take them out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look, enemies. No, thank you.
Got it.
Can you break open that stone door? Here we go. Go. Yeah.
Got it.
I almost made that.
Here we go.
That was the goal.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Yeah. Go. Let's go.
All sides of the path are beginning to crumble. Watch out.
Whoops. I was trying to fly there and I didn't do it in time. You actually don't want to destroy that platform. If you do destroy it, I don't think there's a way up.
Let's go.
Like, you have to use it as a platform. So, don't destroy that specific one with the flight sign.
Here we go. Go. Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Good save. Okay, get onto the wall. Thank you very much. Give me level 2 Sonic so you can actually start doing damage. And then next up is level 3. What I like to do in this mode is focus on level 3 for Sonic. Also, I need to show this.
What's it doing here?
Nice troll game. Knuckles covered it up, but that was a 5-pack. That was not an extra life. It was 5 rings.
Take care of them.
Ow. What a punch to the gut, dude. Like, that's a life in every other version of Ocean Palace. Here in Super Hard, it's just 5 rings, dude. That sucks.
Yes. This turtle is swimming with a block on his back.
This is why we want level 3 Sonic as fast as possible in every stage. The poles.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go.
I want to go the other direction. Video game, thank you very much. No, don't fight. I want to leave. Like, look at all these enemies. They are so menacing. As I skip them all. There's no reason to fight in this mode. Like, the hardest part about this, they thought at the time, was to throw like gauntlets of enemies at you. But in half the situations, you can just leave. Nothing is required for you to defeat these enemies with. There's no switches you need to hit. There's no gates to open. You just leave. So with all this enemy spam, I don't think they knew that, you know, without consequences, people would just opt to not fight things. In this case, really starts to show that. Like, if I don't have a reason to fight you guys and score is no longer a concern, I'm not fighting. I'm just going.
Yes. Here we go. Go. Yahoo.
Level up.
Yeah.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Like right here, I could open this container for a 1-up, or I could just leave.
Here we go.
I'm actually gonna do this. Because I don't trust this rock section, so I'm just going in with the speed immediately, just to be safe.
Coming this way.
Also, it's rubber bands, so don't go too fast. I say as I went too fast. Alright, oh, we saved it.
Ready anytime.
Looks like its buddy has joined the party.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh!
I'm falling.
Yes.
There we go. We're already through Ocean Palace and Seaside Hill. That didn't take that long. It was like, what, less than 10 minutes? So that's pretty much this whole mode. Because now, as soon as we're done here, we normally would fight a boss fight here. We would fight against the Egghawk. But Super Hard Mode does not include any bosses, so immediately get thrown into Grand Metropolis. Because of this, I could finally close my notes. This whole series, I had notes open telling me the score requirements per level. I don't need them anymore because there's no scores here. Just go. I mean, you can get a higher score if you really want, but write it down because the mode doesn't track it. If you get high scores here, remember it because the game won't.
We're not going there, are we?
Yes, we are.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Those machines are sucking the energy off the rock.
How low can he go?
We can't let him get away with this.
I almost ran right off the edge. That would have been great.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go.
There's more?
Got it.
I think in the cage, that switch I believe leads to like a 5-pack or something like that. I don't think another team blasts, so I'm gonna just not get it. I could have killed those enemies, but why? I wanted to go fast. I want to sleep. In order to sleep, I must beat video game. So let's go beat video game.
Ready anytime.
Here's a cool skip for you. I think I showed this in Team Rose, but we'll do it here too.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
You can go under this bridge and clip right through it. There is no floor. You just go straight through it.
Level up. Yeah.
It's fine. Fine. You can still go.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Yay.
Alright, please grab the switch, push it in.
Here we go.
It was a little awkward because it's not one of those switches up in the ceiling that the game doesn't really know how to handle well. Half the time, I swear, I clip through them, and it's not fun. I think that was an extra life up there. I missed out, it's fine.
Ready? Go!
Leave it to me. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah! Here we go!
Got it.
Here we go!
There's
I'm gonna just team blast this. There's too many shield enemies here. It's not worth fighting.
Level up.
That's it! Ready? Yeah! Go!
Okay, well that was a bad jump. I missed everything. Well, we're back here, sure.
Leave it to
I guess I can show the skip again.
Let's go.
Here we go!
Easy every time, as long as I get that distance.
Yeah!
Leave it to me.
Here we go!
Got
Leave
it.
it to me. Let's go.
Here we go! Ready? Go!
Got it.
I could
Let's go.
bounce off the walls, or I could just fly.
Here we go!
I choose flight.
Got it.
Here we go!
Switch, please, thank you. Unfortunately, I may be able to do this.
Me. Let's go. Okay.
Okay, definitely now. I need more Team Blast meter to build up before I can use Team Blast here again. It's the ideal situation. So let's use it. So outside of the levels, we're kind of back on track. That lost, like, almost little time in terms of the in-game time. In terms of real time, I'm crying inside.
too cool.
Ready? Go!
Level up.
Nice homing attack on, well, not homing attack, light speed dash on the rings, Sonic. The homing attack passive is what I meant to say. I would have skipped that whole pole.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go! Yeah!
Knuckles, wake up. Gotta go.
Here we go! Go!
This is why I needed you.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Here we go! Ready? Go! Here we go! Take this!
Don't worry, I'll come here eventually.
Take this!
This one takes so long, man. It's so high up, so that's why, but still. It takes like 30 seconds, not even a joke, for it to come down to the ceiling.
Level up!
Got it. Got it.
All right!
When grinding, use the B button to accelerate, and control stick to balance.
Ready anytime!
Got it.
I wonder something. I'm gonna wait for this, but can I make this?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
No, that's too high. There's no way you can do that with the flight bouncing. Nice camera, by the way. I did that all blind. It's a good thing I know where to go. Yeah, I meant to get that with flight, so we'll just Team Blast. Speaking of flight, you know what, we're at the end, but here, give me that. Alright, hit the rings. Good. If you don't hit the rings, you're dead there. I hate that section so much because it's so glitched.
Got it.
Land here, give me the extra life because I don't trust this mode. I always die in the stupidest ways. Now, there's a whole section over on the left we could take, but we can also do this. I did say this is my speed run. I actually have done a full live stream of Super Hard Mode on YouTube before. This was back in the day where I actually tried streaming on YouTube. One of the 2 YouTube streams. Nowadays, I don't do that because, well, there's 2 reasons. One, I like streaming on Twitch more. There's just something about the platform I just like more for streaming. I know it definitely hurts the viewer count because it's easier to get recognized on YouTube than it is on Twitch. Like, flat out. It's due to the recommendation system. It's night and day. So I know I technically lose out on that factor. doubly so when we're established on YouTube, but I prefer Twitch as a platform for streaming. It's more set up for this kind of purpose, although the past like year alone has kind of almost said otherwise. But the chat experience is better, moderation features are better, so I've always kind of preferred this platform. But the second kind of real reason nowadays is I'm technically not allowed to. I can't stream on YouTube due to a contract. Being an affiliate, I kind of need to keep this kind of content exclusive to Twitch, so here we are. I can always kind of back out of that if I want, but I still like the platform, so I'm not doing that. As a backstory for you, if you are a affiliate / Twitch partner, you can't stream on YouTube. That is against your contract, so read into that stuff. I've seen some people think otherwise, and yeah, they get their Twitch accounts revoked because they're going against their contract. Yeah, I can upload VODs, but there is a catch to that too, which is why I wait a while to upload them. Twitch content needs to be exclusive for 24 hours. That is actually a thing in the contracts as well, but nobody reads the contracts, so they don't know this. You can't upload your stuff immediately. You have to wait at least that 24-hour period, because if Twitch notices that you're doing that instantly, they can also terminate that contract. So, that's why we don't upload VODs like the day after your stream. Not a good idea. Wait at least a day or two. But it also takes like a whole day for me to get the VODs taken care of, so it doesn't matter if that was a contract thing or not. I can't do VODs like the next day because it takes forever. Like the export process alone is about an hour. Uploads are like close to 2 depending on the file size, so it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter on that front. I gotta wait anyways. And I like putting the VODs on YouTube because, you know, 1, easier place to find them all at once because it's a more organized platform for videos. 2, have you actually seen Twitch VODs? No one likes Twitch VODs. Not a single person. They are so bad. It's the video player. The video player was more designed for streaming, not for watching back on-demand content. And it shines. It shines on that department, which is kind of sad. But yeah, I edit things too, so they are a little bit different. It's not just one-to-one the same stream. We do have, you know, a lot of the same stuff. Let's not kid ourselves with that. But it's not one-to-one. Especially when it comes to the multiplayer, that is definitely trimmed down. So it's a different experience. Plus, it's also in a different quality. We stream here on Twitch in 720p. I upload in 1080p to the YouTube channel. That's mainly a limitation on Twitch's side for everyone that's not a partner. Because if I could stream in 1080, we would. But half the time, either I would have video quality options on these streams, and the other times I don't. And due to that, it's not worth doing 1080 streaming. Because if one day I have the transcoding options and people who can't watch in 1080 watching something like 480p and it's fine, but the next day I don't have the transcoding options and then I get my whole chat complaining I can't load because the video keeps on buffering so I can't watch you. Yeah, we have to do a trade-off. So we stream in 720 as that middle ground. It's high quality while not being too taxing on most people's setups / internet usage, so it's the most ideal thing. I would like it to be higher, but until Twitch fixes this weird policy, yeah, we're gonna just be doing 720p streaming. But we still have the 60 FPS because that you can't get me to not stream at 60, man. That happening no matter what. Oh, really? I get hit after the cutscene ended. That's weird. But yeah, like a good example of some of our edit downs for these streams that are not the same is the Sonic Heroes playthrough we're watching here now. If you're watching us on YouTube, you definitely have not noticed that this stream took over 5 hours. Reason why is we've been cutting these up based on things that we're doing, like how we did that for the Sonic Adventure playthrough. Did the same thing there. So certain highlights were like an hour. I feel like for the Sonic games like this, where you're doing different playthroughs, if we do more than one playthrough in the actual stream itself, it makes sense to split it up because it's easier to digest. Like, you guys here in chat, you can easily answer this. I don't do it for a lot of other streams because it's very time consuming on my end, unfortunately. I don't have the time to edit every stream down this way. But for something like Sonic Heroes, would you rather watch a 6-hour live stream containing like 4 different chunks of gameplay, or 3 different highlights that are much shorter containing a lot of the same stuff? Like that's the trade-off. It's in more videos, but there's more breaks. And for me to answer that, it's breaking it up. I cannot watch that long of content. I will watch long stream VODs, but it's not all at once. It's like in the course of a couple days. That's just me. I have to upload a lot of streams, like the Breath of the Wild one's a good example. I have to upload that all as like that one playthrough from that stream, because if I had to edit that down to like hour chunks, I don't think we'd be getting those out that quick. It would take a very long time. So for me, I have to kind of make a sacrifice in some areas, and that's unfortunately one of them, but it depends on the playthroughs, obviously. Remember how I said there's certain games I can play on autopilot? That right there was all autopilot. That was impressive autopilot, if I had to say so myself. Yeah, if I could, I would break up other streams into more digestible formats too. Again, the reason why I can't for a lot of them is just because it is so time consuming to do that. And I don't have that time, unfortunately. If I had an editor, maybe that would be a thing, but that's not in the cards anytime soon. I put together all my stuff. I record, edit, upload, manage, like that's all me. So because of that, it's a one-man ship here. I can't do things like other channels do, like stream highlight, where it's like, you know, in a 4-hour stream, here's a 20-minute video of all like the best moments. I can't do that because I don't have that time. That's the unfortunate thing. I would love to do something like that, to venture in that kind of idea, but it's so time-consuming.
Those barrier devices look like the ones we saw in the past. We can probably destroy them if we take out all of the robots.
I don't like this. I just realized what I'm about ready to enter with no shield and no rings. This isn't going to end well. I may actually die. I can already hear the problem up ahead. Alright, we gotta go. I called it right there! I hate, with a burning passion, that section. There is a reason why they put a 1-up right next to the end of this level. Because the ending is so bad. It is so bad, dude. Why? I'm just gonna skip you guys. I can fly. Now I know about this enemy, I'm just gonna apparently die. Yep, that's bad. Alright, we're back to square one on the whole I'm gonna be screwed issue. Never mind, we're just dead entirely. Take 2. Yeah, I agree with that one, Ethan. The reason why a lot of people do have editors is they can afford it. Because a lot of people who do that kind of stuff, this is their job, to stream and to upload videos, so they can afford to have editors at that point because they are making that money from the videos and streams that they're putting out to put back into it. I am making money from it, sure, but not enough to hire an editor. I can just say that. And also, I don't even know, for streams, I would consider it, but for my own content, for like Let's Plays or like reviews, unboxing, stuff like that, I would still probably want to do the editing myself. There are some things I wouldn't want someone else to edit because I have my own styles. And those kind of videos are definitely it. If I had someone else work on my editing, it would be only for stream highlights. And that's because that's a whole different medium at that point, so it would actually make sense. But that's a whole different beast for that reason, like I said. That section sucks. They put 3 gold turtles there, aiming their cannons right where you jump. You can't see when they fire, you have to listen for it. But they also shoot out of cycle. You're guaranteed to get hit there. There is no avoiding it. It is the worst part about that stage. In my opinion, the worst part about super hard mode. That's why I hate this mode. Super hard mode is my least favorite part about Sonic Heroes. Why? It's not hard, it's cheap. There's a difference between difficulty being actually challenging and difficulty being enemy go kill with spikes and shields, and there's like 20 of them. Like, that's not fun. That's not fun. I don't like artificial difficulty like that. I like my difficulty scaling based on your playstyle. If it's gonna be hard, it's because it's a challenging section, not because I throw 5 shielded enemies in front of me with spike balls thrown in the middle. That's not difficulty. That's padding.
What a wild ride.
Here we go. Level up.
Tails, you want to come here? Thank you.
Let's go.
Deep is stupid. Yeah, like a case in point right there. Can't see that until you're pretty much right in front of the enemy. And there's nothing you can do. If that hits you, you're just gonna have to deal with it. That's what I don't like, is cheap stuff like that. And unfortunately, something like that only becomes easier the more you play a game. That's the problem with a section like that, and that's what I don't like. You know what, I guess all 3 of you guys are coming with me. I was gonna kill 2 of you, but no, I can't do that.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Got it.
Go. Ready? Go.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Dang, dang.
I think both my characters just got back on the table, so we're gonna leave the table.
Here we go.
Got it.
Level up. Leave it to me.
Okay, I didn't mean to leave the table like this, but yep, we're going to the pits of the bottoms. Pits of the bottom. You can tell I need sleep, dude. What the heck was that saying? Tails? Okay, Sonic? Guess we're having to waste this. I think at this point it would have been faster to play it normally, but you know what, we're already kind of committed.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Ready?
Leave it to me.
That's bad.
Dang, dang.
Knuckles might be able to make it, though.
Got it.
Okay, he made some of it. It would have definitely been faster not to do that.
Okay.
You want to stick your head back out? Thank you.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go. Level up. Go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
No, no, no. Not doing that. No. Okay, yes. Try that again. Should have hugged the left to begin with. Man, that was so much easier. Well, at least I don't need levels for this stage. It really doesn't matter. I like this attention to detail. If you press the L button, you use only the left flipper. If you hit the R button, you only use the right flipper. Nice attention to detail, because some pinball games I've played actually don't do that. If you press A, you use both, but I always just hit both anyway. It's like, what's the point in doing one or the other? That's how I view it. To me, it's just like, well, if I'm gonna do this anyways, I might as well just use both. That way, it's only one button you have to remember to hit.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
I'm gonna just skip. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Got it.
I want to get a move on, dude. I did say this is my speed run of Sonic Heroes.
Here we go. Ready anytime.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
That's a good speed run without skips. A successful one. That's what. I forgot which way to hold, man.
There they are.
Those are Eggman robots.
I'll take care of them.
Foot, meet mouth. Mount, meet foot. Go in. You're always wrong, man.
2,
That's not what I meant. I have to do this.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Well, on the plus side, if I keep on failing this, I get access to this extra life again, because I'll just take this platform. So, every time I die, I at least don't waste my lives, which is good.
Here we go. All right.
I gotta jump like from here. There we go. I didn't see the chips here.
Let's go.
I can't see where I'm at. Okay, I'm just slightly off to the side. Good. Almost failed that a second time. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, I agree with you there, Matt. At least there's no A's. Don't have to worry about the ranks here. I could just go. The fact that I don't have to worry about A's is what makes up for this mode being so cheap, because you just play it. And the fact there's no bosses speeds it up a bit too. What would they do with the bosses, I wonder, in this? In the levels, they make the enemies more difficult by upgrading them. Like here, we got the spike version of one of the flying enemies.
All right.
And then they also add in more shield enemies too. What would they do with the boss fight? Increase its health by double? Give them more shields? Increase the bad enemies by doing the same thing there?
Got it.
Like more shield guys, upgrade the actual enemy types. Like that's what I imagine, depending on the boss fight. But more curiously, what would they do for the team fights? Like, I want to know. What would change on the team fights? Would they actually try? That's the funny one when you think about it. Team-based game.
Here we go.
There's Tails. Get him back. So let's get him back. Thank you.
There's bingo on the table.
Fun is just about to begin.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks. I appreciate getting hit. I had a reason to come up here, just to avoid the enemies. That worked out great, didn't it? I hate these guys on the table. They serve as a nuisance, man. They're not hard to deal with, they're just a pain to deal with. Also, his tail's not coming back. Well, that's why we have a Team Blast ready. I literally cannot proceed without Tails. That's why I'd be so glad to be done with the pinball tables right now. It's just the fact that you can lose your teammates permanently at times without knowing if that's the case, it's so annoying. Like, sometimes you don't get a teammate back, and sometimes they come back right away. What terms it? I don't know. The game just does what it wants. That's what I don't like. If it was consistent, if they get lost, that would be fine. If every time I lose them on the table and I get back onto the stage and they're not with me, sure. But like half the time they do come back, the other half they don't. No. That's stupid. Fix that glitch. That guy really wants to push the switch back in, but he's failing hard.
I'll take care of them.
Take this. Take this. Got it.
Here we go.
Level up.
Here we go. That's it.
Watch out!
I was expecting Tails to fall off as he said watch out, but it was close enough.
Here we go.
This is a new one. What's happening? Can someone please explain? And also, can someone please clip? Because I have several questions. Okay, moving on.
Leave it to me.
Never seen that glitch before. That is a new one. All my years, I've never seen the flight formation glitch out to a point where it's just doing a weird, like, what do you call that? Moonwalk?
Blast away!
Level up.
Oh, that's right. I need to hit switches. I'm like, wait, I didn't deactivate. It doesn't count with enemies. I need to pull the switch.
Leave it to me. Let's get okay.
Got it.
Here we go!
Got it.
Leave it to me.
I can't believe I fit in between the seam there. How? That's the first time I've ever done that. Didn't think it was even possible. Anything's possible if you put your force into it. I should probably stop, because this sounds like a bad innuendo. Abort. Abort. Guess we'll get some bingo here, right? No, I'm taking that aerial bingo. You can't stop me. In fact, you make it so easy because you block off the main path and not the aerial bingo path. I don't know why, but sure. Let's take the easier way to beat the level, why don't we? Thanks, game. Can we actually get them all? Oh, foot in mouth. Insert foot so far in mouth, you miss 2 targets. I really wanted to get a full bingo, because if you get a full bingo, you get a huge score bonus on the rings. It's so hard, man. I always get like all but 1 in the aerial bingo. In that case, it was all but 2. Now, thanks for that clip, Ethan. I actually want to see what exactly even happened during that state. Like, I was done in the flying part, and then somehow I just stayed in flight formation in a weird format. Like, I've never seen that before. That's a new one.
Keep your eyes on the rail, Sonic.
That's really weird.
Leave it to me. Let's get
Here we go!
Camera almost screwed me there. No! Okay, well, speaking of being screwed. At least when you reset, it doesn't reset the whole playthrough, right? That would suck. It just resets the whole playthrough of a stage.
Here we go! What a view!
Look at those pins.
Keep your eyes on the rail, Sonic.
Level up!
Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
Hey, there they are!
Let's get Dang.
Got it.
Here we go!
You know, I've never taken the left side. Sure, let's go left.
Here we go!
Oh, I forgot how fast this is.
They're pulling out all the tricks.
All right!
Seriously, man, there are certain sections in this level that go from 0 to 100. Let's go. Gotta go supersonic racing in this case.
Yes!
Level up. Got it.
Here we go!
Too cool.
No, you don't. I'm not getting hit by that electric attack. Okay, well, Train 1, Sonic 0.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this.
Level up!
Take this.
Here we go!
Too cool.
Yeah!
And now I remember that train's there. Let's wait this one out. See, now we're safe. See, there's the train. We good. Okay. Sir, can you please move? You're in the middle of the railroad track. Please get off.
Leave it to me. Look out.
Train 2, Sonic 0. Man, this train's really having a heyday here at killing my team.
Got it.
Whose train runs over Fast Hedgehog. More than 11. It reminds me of that one video, I think it was a Vine back in the day from a YouTuber named ProZ. It reminds me of the one thing he did where it's like the first... Okay, Train 3 Sonic 0, man. Sonic, you gotta have better odds. I gotta get rings and keep them. I think that's my problem. This is reminding me of a ProZ skit he did for a Vine a few years ago, where it's like when the first enemy of a game kills the main character. He's on the phone with like the main henchman boss, and he's like, "Yeah, I killed him. Yeah, I don't know, he just jumped into me." Like that's what this whole sequence is right now. It's literally that. Can I please stop losing rings? I kind of need them. Ha! Train 3, Sonic 1. We're getting there. Why are the speed panels on this level so fast? I've always wondered this from playing this mode. Why? They're so fast, I'm surprised the game's speed cap can keep up with me. Here's the point, that didn't really work out. Just gotta go forward, yeah. I get so fast, the grind sound effect stops working. It's that fast. Why? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Don't complain with the GIF. Just, well, I don't even remember the expression. I'm too tired. Don't complain about good GIF. There's a new expression. I don't understand why they do that, but you know, sure. Oh, really? A homing attack that killed the enemy killed me. Thanks, video game. I appreciate it. If I'm going down, I'm taking it with me on that one, huh? And draw swings again. Never knew this was here. Just never bothered to go that way. I'm not killing those enemies, so I'm just gonna go. Speaking of not wanting to, you know, do what the game wants me to, I'm not gonna do a homing attack chain there. No, I like living, thank you very much. Okay, never mind, I like dying.
There they are. Eggman's robot.
Leave them to me, Sonic.
Got it. Shit! 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 Okay. Shit!
Thank goodness there's no A ranks, because I don't have to worry about resetting if I die. That way I don't have to redo a whole level. It's still safer to do that, man. The homing attack thing is not safe at all. I don't recommend it. It's so easy to do the homing attack thing and miss that final homing attack to get back into the speed panel. So I just don't recommend it. I don't like doing it. Sure.
They're pulling out all the tricks.
I could do what the game wants, but I also can fly. I could do what the game wants, but I could also fly. Does that sound familiar? Okay, maybe it was a mistake to fly, and I didn't hit a checkpoint, so guess where we're going. Hi, familiar section. I should probably get more extra lives here soon, shouldn't I? I have 4. That's not good. I don't want a game over in this mode, because if you do, you gotta start from Seaside Hill. I don't want to start from the beginning. That is not acceptable. We are beating this tonight, not in 5 years from now. So let's not game over. Also, let's not hit the mic when you're trying to scratch your forehead. Just don't hit the mic, forehead. Oh, okay. Oh, no, no, no. Slow down. I'm going to run into that train this time if I go too fast. Yeah, I don't know what to do in that situation besides die, so, guess I'll just die. Gonna get that this time.
Leave it to me.
And I'm also gonna do this.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Let's go.
Can't stop me now, game. I'm going back up here. And then I'm also gonna do this. Get to the top rail. Can't stop me.
Leave it to me.
Look at all them spike balls. Let's not, please. Well, the good news, we are halfway through super hard mode. Halfway done. Bad news, we're halfway through super hard mode. There's still more. There's still 7 more stages. This is actually going to be my longest stream, I think. I'm trying to think. What was the other long stream? I've done long ones like this before, like 5 hours at the most. Oh, I forgot you're here, you jerk. Stop standing in the middle of the street. I don't want to go back that far. I want to go forward. Yeah, I'm now thinking about it. This, when this is all said and done, I think this will be my longest stream. I've never streamed 6 hours before. And this will get close to 6. I think it may not be 6 hours, it'll be just shy of it. Look at how long we've gone now. And I haven't really taken a break. Okay, I know what happened to Tails. What happened to Knuckles? Hi, Knuckles. Where'd you go? Knuckles, why? Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know one of my longest streams was when I did Titanfall 2. When I did that playthrough, it was like a 5-hour thing, but I was really into the game and I lost track of time. That's a mark of a good video game, by the way. If you're playing it and you lose track of time while playing it. That's a good game. Been a while since I had a game like that. Yeah, a couple of Breath of the Wild streams were also long, too. I think the longest one of those went is like 4.5 hours. Maybe close to 5, but it wasn't actually 5. I can actually look at the files here in a minute to confirm that. Because since I don't break those up in a weird way like this, I have more concrete times. Yeah, usually 5 limits, like 5, okay, this is gonna prove the point I'm about ready to say. 5 hours is usually my limit, because afterwards I start getting fatigued. And spike balled. See what I'm talking about with the random spike ball placement in this? Make it so cheap. They just show up.
We're not going there, are we?
Yes, we are.
Here, I'm just gonna fly. No, you're not gonna trick me with that. LOL, platform gone. I've played Kaizo Mario. I know the drill. Can't fool me, video game.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Take this. Try going down there.
Here we go. Yes. Yeah.
Got it.
I think I just gotta kill you guys for this, right? Yeah.
Got it.
Take this. Here we go. Ready? Go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
I'm going through this door. You won't stop me, Corp. You're optional. I'm going. I'm not going around the long way. We're going the short way.
It's moving.
I guess while we're doing this, I can probably get an idea of how long the longest Breath of the Wild is, since that's the most recent thing we've done that's had long things. I should not look away. I almost hit that spike ball. That would have been bad.
Level up.
Trying to remember how Windows does this. I think it's shortest the longest when you hit sort by length. That's the case. Yeah, this should be it right here. What? Wait. What? Can someone explain how? And also, please clip, because I have what? Oh, I need a minute. I need a minute. What just happened? I got sent backwards, but oh, you gotta be kidding me. I can't do that again. I will actually get screwed here. I'm trying to think. You know what's the best play? Is quitting. Because I save. I said this at the beginning of our playthrough. Remember how... That's the extra mode. Remember how I said you get save progress in this. So if I hit resume, we're back at Bullet Station. But this mode doesn't save your lives for some weird reason. I should now start with 4 lives if my memory serves me correctly. I am stupid. Never mind. It's not how that worked. All right. So
I guess we're heading in the right direction.
just don't die, forehead.
Here we go.
Look at all those Eggman's robots.
We gotta play this super careful.
Leave it to me.
I say as almost get caught.
Go, take this.
Shoot.
Okay, I gotta go back for Knuckles. I need him. They take away so many of the extra lives that are normally here. I have to kind of like play this a little carefully. That's 1 life.
Got it.
All right, so I'm still gonna do the speed run stuff, but you know, to an extent. May go on my way a little bit more for rings like that. Because again, if we game over, we do start back to Seaside. So if you game over, it's extremely punishing. It's not like the story mode where if you game over, you just return back to the last part the game saved at, which would have been your last main level entering or a boss fight, depending. So I do have to play it safe here. I don't want to die. Oh, too much.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Got it.
That was honestly still, I think, a good call to the quit out and resume, because I reset back at the beginning to get my extra life, which I wouldn't have been able to get without burning a life beforehand. So that actually still was a good strategy, just for a whole different reason. I don't think there's anything down here, but I have to check. Okay, well, it's nothing. I'm hopeful when I need, you know, rings to get to a life, or an actual life. That would help. I guess to answer that question from before when we were asking, and kind of got distracted by the game bugging the heck out, killing me in the process. The longest Breath of the Wild session we had was session 7. I can't remember specifically what we did in session 7. Been that long. I could probably look at the thumbnail here in a second, get an idea, but that was, let's see, that was 4 hours and 32 minutes, 54 seconds, so about 4.5 hours. That was a long one, but that's the longest, like, thing in general there. Again, going back to Titanfall 2, that was 5 hours there for that first playthrough. So we've had long streams before. I think the longest ever been was 5 hours. Nothing past that. Can I please stop losing the rings? I need to get to a life. Can't do that if I keep on failing.
Leave it to me.
Dragon hunting? No, that was before that part. I think that was maybe Lionel hunting at that point. Trying to figure out specific. I kind of get an idea here. Let's see, loading it up. No, Yiga. That was Yiga. We spent like almost an hour on the Yiga hideout clips. That makes sense. Okay. I was thinking this was the one where we spent almost half an hour trying to figure out the Lionel situation. No, it was like 45 minutes of figuring out how to clip. Okay, that's better. Notice how we had everything load, because also those rails that we just landed on weren't loaded. So something stupidly bugged out when I got on that launcher last time, to a point where it kept my characters back at the beginning of the cannon sequence,
give up, do they?
So I don't know what happened there, but sure.
There's more?
Here we go. All right.
I need to do this.
Got it. Take this.
Get the switch. Sonic, calm down. We're flying back up. I need that switch. 2 extra lives here. That puts us to 5. I needed those. Dude, every time, they just like putting a random dude on a railing. They just love that. That's their favorite trick in this. That and spike balls. Spike balls everywhere.
That's it. Let's keep moving.
I'm right behind you.
Leave it to me. Let's go, Dave, Dave.
Careful. Nope. Hey, look. Hard platforming section. Let's opt not to do that, please.
Here we go. Take this.
Almost failed that horribly. Tails, please land. Why are you bouncing so many times, dude? Pull down a little bit because I don't trust the camera here. Nice popping. See, that's why I don't trust the camera, because I don't know what's coming up. And a spike ball can literally spawn on top of us if we're too fast.
We're about to crash.
Look at all of those Eggman robots.
I'll take care of them.
Alright, let's not take a hit. I can take the slowdown. This is fine. I just don't need all my characters die. Slow and steady doesn't kill me.
Here we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Leave it to me. Dave, win.
Alright, gold robot, perfect timing, just a team blast. It doesn't matter. I could fight him, but I have a team blast story, so just use a team blast. If I can get rings here, that'd be great. If I can get an extra life, that'd be better. I have 5 chances for an item here. 5 ring. Team blast, that's the worst one right now. 5 ring. 5 ring. Extra life. Okay, good. We got at least 1 extra life out of that.
Leave it to me.
Might as well use this team blast they gave me for free. I didn't really need it, but might as well use it while we have it.
Here we go.
I'm not jumping in the cannon anymore as a flight. Last time we did this, the game didn't work, so let's not, please.
All right.
Dude, you don't have like any reaction time for that stupid balloon. I think it's a life.
Yes.
I'm glad I remembered the right one was a life there. You could fight. I opt not to. They have no idea what's going on. Just march in place forever. Alright, 3 more zones worth of levels, which is 6 in total. We're getting there.
Eggman. No way off the hook this time. Here we go. Ready? Go.
Leave it to me. Dave,
Here we go. Yeah.
What a wild ride.
leave it to me.
I love putting enemies on rails. I don't know if you noticed.
Make the rain fall.
Can't see.
Go.
Leave it to me. Let's go, Dave.
Yes.
Look at all those Eggman robots.
Excuse me, coming through. You guys look nice. Have a nice
Let's go.
rest. Again, I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm not gonna bother with you.
Be careful not to fall.
Let's go, Dave, Dave.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Don't know why they put that launching pad there. Like, that's just useless. Oh no! Sonic, why? He ran off the side, dude. I had no control over that. He just decided, you know what would be fun?
Let's go. All right.
Going to hell.
Those Eggman robots.
I'll take care of them.
Let's go. Look, there's a frog over there.
It's really steep here. Be careful.
Let's go.
Here we go. Ready? Go. Yes.
Alright, this time try to aim more to the center, because apparently the center is what works. Any other side, you're dead. Good to know that ahead of time.
Look, there's a frog over there.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Be careful not to fall.
Let's go.
Power dunk. Power dunk. No way I'm punching those things. I will die.
Okay.
Level up.
I could fight that gold turtle.
Let's go.
But remember, this is still a speed run.
Let's go. Let's go.
I should get the splits. That makes it official, right?
Let's go.
Over here is no life because,
Let's go.
lol, no life.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go.
No. Oh, I almost failed there.
Here we go.
I'm going to take this because I can't remember if there's still a life here or not.
Who'd ever think this thing could work?
That's a life. Okay. I paused there to make sure. I need this. There's two here, in fact, so that was worth it.
Leave it to me. Look at all those Eggman robots.
What's worse than one gold robot? Two gold robots. Momentum leveling up. I could, wake up the frog, but I can also fly, so we're gonna just do that. I just want to kill those guys to get them out of my way.
Let's go.
Barely make it too.
Leave it to. Let's go.
Now, I don't really think they plan on you to ever actually be able to get to this flower in super hard mode. And it shows because I can't get to the flower in super hard mode. Apex of my jump here at flight, I can just barely make it up here. And there you go. Again, you're not supposed to. Notice the spike balls in the distance? You're supposed to take that bottom flower. So I'm taking a path that was never designed for super hard mode. So because of this, the platforms still exist, but the enemies and the frogs, they don't. So I'm skipping a lot of the crap here. Remember, this is still a speed run. I'm trying to go fast because I want to sleep.
Here we go.
Leave it to me.
I'm going to take a safety route though and get this.
Level up.
Got it.
Yeah!
Yahoo! Here we go.
Nice spike ball in the middle. Thanks. I hate it.
Here we go.
Hey, you like that spike ball in the middle? Why don't we do it 3 times in total?
Woohoo! Wow, my head's spinning.
What a wild ride.
Spawn everybody. Everybody's here. I'll kill them. I don't think this will get them all, but I'll get a good chunk of them.
Got it. Take this.
Must be my lucky day. Leave it to me. Level up.
Actually, I did get them all. Good strat.
Got it.
Here we go. What's up with this ivy? Maybe we can grind on it.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Sorry, I had to throw in that remix with Tails. You gotta have the remix.
You sure it's safe around here?
Leave it to me. Let's go.
I could fight, but guess what I can also do?
Let's go.
Not. I opt to not fight today. This is the pacifist run, where I'm just leaving.
Let's go.
I'm on LA Noir streams. Yeah, they're, for the most part, the normal stream length, about 4 hours.
Leave it to me.
I don't think any of those got terribly long.
Let's go.
Probably check the playlist on YouTube to see. I don't have those VODs on me right now. They're on an external hard drive that's not plugged in, so I can't check in the same method. So I'll just pull up a playlist. Hey, I heard you like spike balls, so I put spike balls in your level. It's hard, right?
Got it. Got it.
Hey, there's that black frog again. Leave it to me. Let's go. Dave, okay. Leave it to me. Let's go, Dave.
Okay, you can check. All right, appreciate that, Ethan. Yeah, I don't remember what's the longest stream there. I imagine one of the longest ones could have been maybe 4.5 hours. I don't think any of them ever creeped up to 5. 'Cause I remember, I think my first 5-hour stream was probably Titanfall 2. Because I specifically remember commenting on it. Like, I'd seen the time. It's like, oh, we've been streaming for 5 hours. Really? It only felt like 2. Like, I specifically remember that. But again, like, normally 5 is the limit. Which is why I don't do that. 4 is my actual stopping point. Because that's where we pretty much have everything. But if I gotta go a little bit longer, I'll go 1 more hour at the most. This is the exception because we're so close, man. We can taste the ending. It's in sight. I almost died. I think I missed a 1-up by doing all that, but that's fine. I don't need every single life if I can play my cards carefully here. It says I'm doing risky stuff like this.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Dave, Dave.
Got it. Take this. Here we go. Not bad.
Let's go. Let's go. Dave, Dave.
Got it.
Level up.
Yeah, sure. I don't need it. I just wasted it. But you know what? Team Blast. I already had Team Blast, but give me a Team Blast for my Team Blast.
That was one heck of a battle.
No problem. Piece of cake.
I like how I was getting their victory quote in the middle of the Team Blast. Like, phew, that was one heck of a battle. Yeah, I know. We're still doing it, guys.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Got it. Let's go.
Here we go. Go.
Leave it to me.
You're trying to hit me like I'm a baseball. Joke's on you. I'm out of here. I heard you like spike balls. I put spike balls with the spike balls.
Got it.
Here we go.
Now, I think they made this so you can't get in here
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
because the laser gate thing was so easy to bypass.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
Little did they know, you can still bypass these crates.
Here we go.
You can't stop me! I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I clipped through everything.
Ready?
You guys wanna...
Leave it to me.
There's that black frog again.
Yeah, that was a failure. Alright, well, we have to try one. Wake him up. The platform to spawn again. That whole section's still pointless, like in the main playthrough for Sonic.
Let's go, Dave, Dave.
Okay, longest stream for Ellie Noir, really tell I'm tired, is about 3.5 hours. That's, yeah, that's pretty on par. Because that series was more, we broke it up based on the cases, so we only usually did about 2 cases a stream. So because of that, I can see why the longest was maybe 3.5 hours. In the beginning, I think we didn't apply that rule to the very beginning of it because the whole traffic death was so short. So we kind of did more in that, but I don't think that was that terribly long. That life there is still a troll. I'm never going for that life. To get that, I'm always dying. So I never even get the life before I die. It's a trap.
That was close.
Yes.
Yeah, phew, that was close. Yes! I'm glad you agreed, Sonic. Never have to deal with a crocodile again. That's the final time we're doing that section. Alright, 4 more stages. And this is the worst stage in super hard mode. There's like, what, 2 or 3 checkpoints here at the very most? There's not many checkpoints. It's very unforgiving. Out of all the stages, I find this one to be the worst. Like, from start to finish. It is the worst.
Leave it to me, Dave.
Got it.
I mentioned how that one section in Grand Metropolis was terrible, but notice how I said that one section, or the power plant specifically. That one section was the problem. This, on the other hand, the whole stage is the problem. I light these torches so we can proceed.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right.
Got it.
Here we go.
think that was rings back there. I'm good.
Now. Yeah, yeah.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
No, I'm not missing my ride. I paid for the Uber. I get to use it.
Level up.
Try going down there.
I could clip through the door, but I actually like to show some of my gameplay.
There's that switch again. Ready anytime.
Got
Here
it.
we go.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me.
I don't need the score, so I'm going straight over here, baby.
Got it.
I think it might just barely be possible to make it over here from that rail section, but I don't want to take a risk. If I fail that, I am dead. So it's not worth making that kind of a jump. It's just too risky.
Got it.
Shit, we're up. Shit, we're up. Shit, shit. Here we go.
Look, the door's open.
I could fight you, but I'll not to.
Let's go.
Okay, maybe we will. By fight, I mean Team Blessed. I'll set up the rail, well, not the rail, the pole section as a backup. I'm going to try that boost again. If I can get it, I can skip all this.
Yes.
In order to activate this one, you need to light the blue flames. Oh, it's different.
Ready? Go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Okay, we still made it. Good. See, that pole was still going up by the time we finished that. So, worth.
Leave it to me.
I don't think we ever took this required path once. We've always done this. It's faster, and it's more flashy.
What's going
Same results.
on?
Speaking of which, never once have we taken this railway either. Same reasons. Why? There's no reason to. I can just skip, so I'm gonna skip.
Got it. Shit. Take this. Shit, we're up. Yeah. Shit, we're up. Yeah. Got it. Shit, we're up. Yeah. Shit, we're up. Shit, we're up. Yeah.
Level
Here
up.
we go. That's it.
What's it doing here?
Ready? Go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Oh no, it's blue flame. That's more menacing. Now the real difference is they actually make it so that's not solid ground. It's always gonna be like I'm just gonna wait for you guys to spawn in Team Blast. It's always gonna be a propeller section where you have to use triangle dive to kind of make your way through it, but it's still better to fly over it with the flight character.
Got it. Shit, we're up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did all that for $5. Thanks. So worth it.
Got it.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Welcome to the worst part about this level. This part can get really annoying.
Here we go.
Got it.
I don't think I need to kill the enemies here. I believe I just need to light the torches, so we're gonna just light the torches. Easiest way to do it. Power characters, Power Dunk will light these, but just engulf your your allies around you. It also gives the same effect. Also, you do need to kill these guys, so rip. That idea was wrong. Oh no, you don't. Okay. I didn't hear this open, so I thought we had to kill too.
All right. What?
No, sometimes the flight just doesn't work there. I don't know why. 3 ghosts. Ooh. Oh, I forgot the head's so big from that ghost. They take the same model and they make it 10 times bigger for some reason. I don't know why.
Leave it to me.
Like, you know, ghost. How about big ghost? It's threatening. Extra life here. Sure. That kind of tells you it's a bad omen.
Ready anytime.
Fun fact about this section, that rotating camera effect you're seeing, that effect is based on where you're at in the stage. So, if you actually had control in that whole section,
Let's go.
you would actually move the camera around based on where you're at. It gets really weird.
Leave it to me.
So if you had control, that whole rotating effect, you could make it go backwards. Really interesting. But the only way you're seeing that is one of two things. Glitching, or using cheat codes, like Action Replay. This section's also super annoying. Oh my gosh, this is like the worst aim.
Here we go. Ready? Go. Out. Eggman's got some serious problems. Look at that stench.
Sonic, look. There's a target switch.
Hey, don't get too close. They put fire there. Oh, no. No, thank you. This is why this is the worst level. This right here. In fact, I think an enemy already died, so I think I'm kind of screwed. I can make up for this. It's a good thing I know how to glitch up the game a little bit and abuse the physics. Holy crap. If I couldn't do that, I'm not kidding, I would have died and had to redo like 3 minutes worth of stuff. It actually would take that long to get back there. It's so bad. The checkpoints are the worst part about this level. They're too spaced out, in my opinion. There's not enough of them. And because of that, oh, you get the sections like we just went through. And it's like, oh, I failed that. There goes a waste of 3 minutes. Like, it's so bad.
Jump now. Ouch.
As long as we keep at least one ring, I don't care if I get hit. I just gotta get a ring back. Just don't die in the process of that. One more section here where we flip around, fall, and then I think kill some more enemies or hit switches, one of the two. Or both, because it's super hard mode. Anything's possible. I always forget about this stuff, because I don't play this mode much.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. It was torches, so I was right about the switch thing. Just activate the 2 torches, which acts as a switch. Alright, Mystic Mansion. Actually, it's not really that much different. Like, it is harder, sure, but I don't feel like that much. It's like a combination of Sonic's and Dark's version of the place. But it's like more spike balls, so the usual. It's not that terrible. It's just annoying like everything else.
I wonder what's next.
Feels like Halloween with all this. Here we go.
Hey, you surprised me. Got it. Take this.
Here we
Got it.
go.
Okay, really? Of all the characters, you gotta take the one that I can't jump up with now? Thanks, jerk.
Let's go.
And now he's invisible, so I can't even hit him. I forgot they do the invisible thing. I've only seen that like one other time in my life. It was when I was 10. I forgot they could do that.
Leave it to me.
I was like, wait, where'd he go? Is the game glitching again? I want to put it past it.
All right.
That fact, when you see something that you haven't seen that is a key point in gameplay since you were a kid, because it's so rare.
Leave them to me, Sonic. Shit, rock. Shit, rock. Shit, rock. Already. Rock. Shit, rock.
Level up.
Shit, rock.
Oh, there's still one more. I'm like, wait,
Whoa. Take this.
Here we go.
Got
Leave
it.
it. Let's go.
Got it. All right.
Let's go.
I don't think there's a shield here, but I'm gonna check real fast. No, I need to break these to actually activate switches, so I was right. No shield.
To me.
Just puzzle.
Look at all of those Eggman's robots.
Got it. Rock. Shit, rock.
Could use the Team Blast here, but I'm gonna save it.
Shit, rock. Shit, rock.
I don't want to use Team Blast glitch every time I turn around, so in that case, it's a little bit quicker for me just to kill things.
Leave it to me.
And speaking of killing things, please go away, the helmet dude. The helmet guys, not worth it. They take way too long to fight. They're the exception on Team Blast glitch. I use it every time I have a chance. One more time to go through the fake visible wall thing.
Take this.
Leave it to me.
You blast away.
Got it.
That's the only good part about the light speed attack, is that it can hit enemies nowhere near you. So in that case, I shouldn't have hit that wizard, but I somehow did. I don't know. Out of all the Team Blasts, I still say the worst one is Team Sonic's, because that light speed attack is not that reliable. And out of everyone else's special abilities, doing more damage compared to stopping time, getting buttloads of rings to make it so you can use Team Blast immediately,
Brace yourself.
and getting every item in the game, like, yeah, you can already see the problem. Nice, cheap enemy places. Guys, seriously, can we not?
Here we go. There's that switch again.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Worst part is, they are spawning based on draw distance.
Let's go.
Got it. Rock.
Really not worth fighting you guys, but I just don't want you to knock me into the pit.
Not bad.
Leave it to me.
He's almost dead from like 4 punches? Jeez, that was quick. I wasn't even ready to do my ultimate attack yet. This isn't even my final form.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I gotta activate those torches.
Got it.
I forgot about this. That's the big change here. They love the torch mechanic. Every time you turn around, you're lighting a torch for both Hanging Castle and Mystic Mansion.
Know what this switch triggers.
We should take care of the enemy first.
Got it.
I mentioned I like the torch thing because I really like the torch thing.
Got it. Take this. Shit, rock. Shit, rock. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Wait, actually, I just realized something. Couldn't I just do this?
Here we go.
Got it.
Here we go. Ready? Yeah.
Well, not if I'm terrible.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
I'm gonna give it one more attempt. See, Knuckles went through it, so something tells me you can probably just do the speed clip thing.
Ready?
Again, not if you're bad, like me.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Got it.
There's not enough room here. That's the problem.
Go.
Okay, now it's more solid than like any other laser gate. It's like a solid wall.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Sonic, Sonic.
Got it.
Oh, here we go. Blast away.
Got
Leave
it.
it to me. Let's go. Let's go.
Got it.
Here we go. All right.
All right, good.
Hang on.
We're about to crash.
At least they still keep the one up here. I like how before we were at a risk of gaming over during this playthrough, and now we have 13 lives. Like, we jumped up between, like, what, about 4 stages worth? Pretty big jump. Speaking of jumping, jump. Okay, well, we missed the jump. It's fine. Rip Sonic.
Let's go.
I mentioned I like the fire thing.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
We should take care of the enemy first. Leave it to me.
Here we go.
I don't think it's possible to get to that other section. Like, I don't think there's anything there, even if you could somehow make the jumps. Because it's all in this portion. Hit this switch, please. Thank you. Hey, know that part of Team Chaotic stage? Yeah, here it is. Here's the solution. First try. I'm surprised I remember that.
Let's go.
Got it.
Hey, Torch, remember? Light. Also, hey, remember Team Chaotix?
On this thing.
Yeah, we're back again. This time, activate the 3 switches.
Be careful not to fall.
Oh, no, 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 no. Not do that. Just please live. We are so close to the end. I do not want to die at the very end of the video game stage. Team Chaotix T-Boo. Yeah, that's a good point. Just like everyone else, including at Sega. They are forgotten. I think I light these torches twice. Because I believe in the underside, isn't that fire underneath? Or no, it's only lighting it once. For some reason, I thought that was like a section from Team Chaotix where there was a blue flame on one side and a red flame on the other. I'm not doing a homing attack chain here at the very end. I opt to not because of how glitched that could be.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Go.
Leave it to me.
Let's leave this to Tails.
Let's go.
You've got to be kidding me. The platform moved as I was landing on it. Oh. Remember how I said I didn't want to die at the end of the video game stage? Died at the end of the video game stage. We only had like that section and then the power section. We were done. Feels bad, man.
Here. Be careful.
Yeah, and that fell in the sun. Yeah, how bright that is. That might as well be the sun. I don't need the levels, so it's not that big of a deal. I can get through this stuff without being fully leveled. I can just team blast the rest of it.
Got it.
Just more mistakes like that. Wait a minute, what the heck is that?
Let's go.
You guys have seen that too, right?
Let's go.
Sorry, we gotta go exploring for a second, because I don't think I've ever seen this.
Let's go. Dang, dang.
Why is there a springboard over there? Excuse, where is that from? I can't get to it. It's out of reach. Nice camera. That's weird. Why is there a springboard section? I want to know where that's connected to. That's something to look into in an emulator.
Here we go. All right.
Someone call boundary break. I got a question for him. What's this spring? Can you tell me what it leads to?
Let's go.
That was that guy.
Here we go.
Some really good stuff. Like, there are some areas in video games I've never really seen before until I watched the videos he makes. He does a lot of research to show off interesting areas in video games. That would have ended poorly.
All right, I got it.
Speaking of ending poorly, what the heck was that transition, guys? Hey, you know what? No. Oh, God. I have no flight left. Please come to me. I hate you. It was off by a foot. I want to go to sleep. You won't let me, video game. I made a mistake. I should have broke this up into 2 sessions, dude. Doing super hard after the extra missions taking close to 4 hours. Yeah, maybe not my best idea. Maybe not my best idea in life. First part is I have work in the morning. It's fine. Do this to yourself. I don't need to take sleeping pills or melatonin to fall asleep. You know what'll make me fall asleep? The fact that I played Sonic Heroes for 6 hours. That right there causes a person to crash.
Take this. Take this. Here we go. All right.
This is officially my longest stream now. We've hit the 6-hour mark. Yikes. Mistakes were made, but hey, at least next week we can do something else besides Sonic Heroes. The series will be done. I enjoyed it, but also, I'm done with it. I want to move on. Let's move on, please. Also, let's not die here for a 3rd time.
All right, I got it. Let's go.
Wait here, because I don't trust this stinking platform. I have trust issues because of you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Got it. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this.
All right, one more section.
Go. Go. Not bad.
This is all knuckle.
I'm just gonna do that real quick.
Got it.
Now, when we get over here, I'm just gonna team blast and leave.
Here we go. Blast away.
That was close.
And whatever you do, don't jump in the water here. If you get to the end and you die in this section, oh no, man, that's the worst feeling in the world. I think I've done that like once as a kid by accident, by just like rocket excelling off the edge by accident. It is very easy to do. Such a big accident, I said it twice. 2 more stages, guys. 2 more stages, then we're done. We'll be free after this. Shout out to everyone who's stuck with this whole 6-hour journey. You're the real troopers here. There are plenty of other streams on Twitch to watch. The fact that you guys have stayed for 6 hours, you're the real winners here. I'm the real loser here for going for 6 hours. Mistakes were made.
Get away from the marker. The cannons are aiming this way.
I opt not to fight. I'm leaving. You gave me the option. I take it.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Dave.
Yeah. Here we go.
Right.
Here we go. Take this. Yeah. Yeah.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go. Yahoo.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Got it. Sure are lots of battleships.
Almost died with that action. That would have been stupid.
We went overboard.
Nothing new here, though.
Here we go. Yeah. Yahoo. Here we go.
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Level up.
Oh, goody. 3 of them. There's 3 of them. Repeat. 3 of them. I'm leaving.
Dave, wait. Dave.
You give me the option to leave. I'm leaving. 2 reds and a goldie. That's an insta skip.
They're firing at us. Dodge the bullets by moving up and down.
They give you a life for a reason.
Go down.
Super hard mode. That's your reason.
Let's go up. Yes.
I like how you can see an unloaded door over there. Like, the door's there, but the rest of it's not. So it's just like a floating door handle.
Time to land on that giant battleship.
Level up. Go.
Knuckles, can you punch out those cannons? Let's go.
Destroy those cannons.
I opt not to fight you. I'm leaving.
Let's go. Dave. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go.
Flung door handle's the only thing keeping the game together. It's the glue in the solution. Without that, the whole game would fall apart.
Let's go. Dave.
Here we go.
Sonic, let's charge it using your rocket excel.
Yeah.
Here we go.
One down.
All right.
Way to go, guys.
All right. Yahoo.
Leave it to me.
Looks like those creeps are guarding that case. Let's take care of them first.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Nope, I actually had it and then I died, failed. I'm not fighting you guys. I opt not to. I want to get a move on. Look at how far his laser goes. Do you think I want to deal with that? No, I opt not to. Come on, give me some speed. Speed.
Level up.
I don't think I've actually mentioned this at this point. This is one of my least favorite songs in the whole game. It's not because it's bad. I think compared to everything else, it's just not as memorable. It's just like a nice guitar riff. That's pretty much the whole song. It's guitar. It's not bad, but again, compared to everything else in this game's soundtrack, for me, it's not as memorable. That's kind of why it's like low tier in the soundtrack.
They think they can hit us.
It's hard to compare a song like this when you have things like Bingo Highway and Mystic Mansion. Absolute bangers of songs. Those are fantastic. I'm not kidding. I've actually listened to Bingo Highway and Mystic Melody both. Mystic Mansion. Mystic Melody was from SA2, dude. Mystic Mansion and Bingo Highway. I've listened to like 30-minute loops of those. Easily. And it doesn't feel like 30 minutes. The songs are just that good. I can listen to them on loop all day. That sounds like electric guitar. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just, like I said, it's a guitar riff. So it's just a guy going in on his electric guitar.
We're landing on the next giant battleship. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I don't trust this. Yeah, give me life. That's a really terrible spot for that life to drop. I can't get it at all from here. I actually can't get that. I gotta move back further. Wait, is that actually in an ungrabbable spot? Please move up. Thank you. That was not worth it. Now in hindsight.
Leave it to me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. Go.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go. Yeah.
Not fighting two, you guys. I'm out.
Here we go.
Not fighting Goldie. Team Blast. Also, this is gonna be our final chance we get to do this, so sure.
Leave it to me.
For the fans.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Here we go.
That should be it. This one's for you guys. Then another we go. Using Team Blast near the goal here just unloads everything. So why not? You guys get one. I didn't do that last time we were in the stage with Team Sonic. Might as well do it in our final attempt. Speaking of which, final stage. Final Fortress, stage 14, the final one. All we gotta do is get through here, and we have beaten Super Hard Mode. 100% completing Sonic. I almost said Sonic Adventure. Sonic Heroes.
Doesn't matter. Let's take it down.
Hey,
Leave it to me.
you can tell I'm exhausted.
Let's go.
I'm not supposed to really be up here all that. But, well, actually, yeah, you can't get up here, as the 5 ring demonstrates, but you're really not supposed to be up there. That's why it's just that.
Here we go. Level up. Go.
Save it. Yeah, we saved it. No items here, which is kind of disappointing. This is like a speed thing? Yeah, I'll get that. I'm already at level 1, so I might as well get the level 2.
Here we go.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted him.
Got it.
Here we go.
Really? That was good luck. Level 3. That's the best outcome.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go.
The space I go, I see.
They're blocking our way.
A new type of robot. Look out.
Yeah, new type of robot. We seen that thing a couple stages ago, guys. It's not new. It's far from new. Did I just do Team Blast glitch on a rail? That's a new one. I didn't know you could do that. I saw Tails stick Knuckles in the air for a second there.
Leave it to me.
That's new. I could probably do a jump from here with Rocket Excel, but I don't want to die. This is the final stage, man. I don't want to be here for another 20 minutes. I just want to be here 5.
Got it. Got it.
Sonic,
Leave it to me.
thank you. Kind of need you right now. Don't know why you weren't showing up. A little late to your own party. That is something Sonic would do. In fact, I believe he has done that before. Looks at... Yeah, I'm gonna get the shield. Looks at Sonic Generations. He's late to his own birthday party. What a guy.
Got it.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Here we go. There they are.
Eggman's robot.
Leave them to me, Sonic. Level up.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Never thought it would actually self-destruct. It's blown to pieces.
Wonder why it's self-destructive.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. I'm coming through.
Covered by dark clouds now.
You think you can handle it, Tails?
I'm not scared. But
I don't think I ever heard that line. That's new.
Giant laser cannons?
Why haven't I heard that until now? I've played this mode a handful of times, and all those times I don't ever remember hearing that.
let's go.
That's interesting. I mean, Nice character development there. Like it. I'm just kind of shocked that this is the first time I'm actually hearing it. Yeah, that was true there, Ethan. That was the plot point in the beginning of Sonic Generations. They were all prepared. His whole friends were prepared with a picnic, and they were wondering, where's Sonic? They made this specifically for him, and he wouldn't show up.
Leave it to me.
Took him a while to actually show up to his own birthday party. But that's Sonic for you. How late are you at your own birthday party? That's Sonic. But apparently, very late.
Level up.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
I was like, where's the switch?
Got it.
You know, I could do this whole section, but again, I kind of want to go to bed sometime this century, so I'm going to get a move on, please.
Here we go.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
You're not very supposed to be able to get up there, but, you know, nothing stops me. I'm Sonic Heroes. Gonna move on.
Here we go.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Leave it to me.
Gonna skip these bottom 2 floors and go right to floor 3.
Take care of them.
I'm also gonna skip you, Helmet Guy, because you're scary.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Team Blast here.
Got it.
Leave it to me.
Got it.
Gonna die in the process.
Leave it to me.
The fastest thing alive, still late to birthday. Yep, that's pretty accurate. He has to stop for chili dogs.
That was one heck of a battle.
No problem. Piece of cake.
It's the yellow laser.
Got it.
It's the red laser.
Don't want to actually kill you, but sure. As long as I don't die in the process, I don't care what happens.
Yellow laser. It's the red laser.
This time we don't need to fight you. I'm just doing a straight jump.
A hero's welcome.
Well,
To me.
let's not die, please. Literally at the ending.
Leave it to me.
Not dying here today. Also, why would you fight these guys? Don't do it. Just go. Because you know what's the bigger problem? It's not super hard mode without throwing an unnecessary enemy fight one final time in your forehead.
Leave it to me.
2 helmet guys.
Leave it to me.
Can we just say, let's not?
Leave it to me.
Because I want to sleep. So we're going to Team Blast Glitch to get out of here. One final glitch to end the playthrough. And with that, we have concluded our super hard mode run. So with that, we have now 100% completed Sonic Heroes. It's all done. There's nothing left to do. Not a thing. Nothing. What do you mean there's multiplayer? And I hope not. I don't have friends. So yeah, I guess that kind of says it for itself. So yeah, this is it. We are done. There is only one more thing to do, like I said, which is the multiplayer. But we're not going to be doing that here. Simply because friends. Friends needed locally. So that kind of complicates matters there. So yeah, we're not doing the multiplayer. But that's one of your biggest things for unlocking all your emblems in the game. You do get multiplayer stuff. Since we're not going to be covering it here, I actually did do multiplayer videos of Sonic Heroes on the YouTube channel of mine. So if you guys want to see it, I will post here in chat part 1 and also part 2 of that said multiplayer series. If you want to watch those, check out the Let's Play I did a few years back of Sonic Heroes for the multiplayer stuff. So here's part 2. Check those videos out if you want to see it. We're not doing it here. It's not very necessary, but that will show off all the stuff we did get from the 120 emblems. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of our journey. Excluding the multiplayer stuff for obvious reasons, there's nothing left to do. So it feels very rewarding to get this done. This is not my first time 100% completing this game. I've done it a handful of times. I think at this point, this is my 3rd time? Yeah, this should be my 3rd. Because I did this once on my own, growing up over the years, once in preparations for the Let's Play I did on YouTube back in 2015, and then this. I've done many playthroughs, but 100% runs have been scarce. If you want to be honest, there's no reason to 100% this game nowadays. If you have all the stuff already unlocked, then I just replay it from that, because Super Hard Mode, in my opinion, not really worth it. If you don't have friends to play the multiplayer mode with, the emblems don't actually give you anything, so it's not worth 100%ing this game, in my honest opinion. It's a fun game, has a lot of interesting extra stuff, but in a lot of people's situations, it's probably not worth going out of your way for all the content, because the A ranks alone can definitely inflate your playtime, because if you don't get a ranking, you have to replay a stage, and that can take a while. Some of them are really difficult to get to the A's, so it's kind of a grind. And then your reward for getting all the A's with emblems is a super hard playthrough that's more difficult in terms of cheat factor than difficulty in terms of the game actually throwing difficulty in your forehead. To me, this is not a good reward. I think I've made that pretty obvious throughout the whole Super Hard Mode playthrough. This is not a good reward. Just flat out. I don't like this as a reward. It's a fun extra, but it's not for me, because I don't like the difficulty. It's just... The multiplayer stuff's more worth it if you're going to 100% this game. You play Super Hard Mode once, and then you never play it again. That's my opinion. I played this a couple times over the years, because I've done 2 playthroughs on YouTube. One for me, one for my group channel, LP League, and then I did this. So I think after this, I'm not touching this mode for like a couple years. And now your reward for everything being complete is this screenshot. Very comparable to the poster in Super Mario Sunshine. Gives you the same form of anxiety and frustration. Like, thank you. What'd you have to sacrifice to get here? Everything. All the sanity gone. One more thing before we fully end it. You can check now our extras. We have all of the cutscenes. Every single one of them. You can check the audio room. And you can see also you have all of the songs in the game. You can listen to every single main theme here of every character and every boss and all that. All the stage themes. You can listen to the entire soundtrack here. So we got everything. This counts as the 100% as well. It's weird how this one is set up as events 9, 10, 11, 12, like whereas events 1 through 8, but yeah, sure, no, exclude those. And also, this is the most confusing one to me. Title, system screen number 1, system screen number 2, system screen number 4. What happened to system screen number 3? Just gets deleted. And then the jingle 1, 2, 3 and title, yeah. Title is just literally Sonic Heroes, but the short loop. Don't really care about it. Yeah, there you go. We have 100% completed this game. There's nothing left to do. We're not going to be showing the multiplayer as said. Check out the YouTube videos for that. So for one final look, here's our total. It took us close to 16 hours to get everything. 6 of those were in one session of streaming. Holy crap, man. We finally did it, but man, that was a journey and a half. Nothing comparable to my personal file, but, you know, it's like half the time when you think about it. 34 hours compared to 1550, that's actually close to half. Wow. So thanks to everyone who joined along for the ride. Definitely an experience. Don't know what game we'll do next in this format, so stay tuned on that one, but this was a fun one. We did the playthrough years ago on YouTube. We mentioned a lot of the extra stuff, but I never actually did everything, because just like Sonic Adventure, I felt like that would work better as a stream format, hence the series. So I'm glad that we were able to do it this way. I'm glad you guys enjoyed watching. And it was definitely an experience, so. Like my 3rd time 100% in this game. Definitely was happy to do it, but I'm gonna probably shelf this for a bit. Fun game, but now I'm a little tired of it.